Yoga can help alleviate back pain by strengthening the core muscles, improving flexibility, reducing muscle tension, and enhancing posture. Here are a few asanas and poses to alleviate back pain.
Parsva Balasana or threading the needle. For this, we'll start by coming into a tabletop position. Make sure the thighs are hip width apart. From here, take your right hand forward. Take your left hand from underneath. Make sure the left shoulder touches the mat and hold the stretch for 5 counts. Keep breathing deeply. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Come back to the center. Place your left palm forward. Take your right hand from underneath. Make sure the right shoulder touches the mat. Hold the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Come back to the center. Bring your arms behind. Go down into child's pose and relax. Place your palms down. From here, step back into plank. Make sure the weight is on the toes and you're not sending your weight into your heels this way. Again, you're going to try to tip the weight forward. Come on to your tippy toes and back. Come on to the tippy toes and back. On to the tippy toes and back. Last one. Tippy toes hold. 1, 2, 3. Knees down. Let's take a child's pose here. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Release. Just rotate the wrists gently. And very gently, you're going to roll up. Boat pose or Navasana. For this, we will start by sitting in this L-sit position where your legs are straight out in front of you, feet are together, your hands are by your side and your back is nice and straight. From here, slowly bend your knees. Now lift your feet up, making sure your back is straight. And now slowly straighten your arms, place them next to your knees. Hold this posture for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. 9 and 10. Relax. Slowly bring the legs down. Bring the arms down, shake your legs a little and relax. So we're going to start standing. Step to the top of your mat. Start with your feet hip width apart. You can use blocks if you need for support. As you inhale, you're going to lift your arms up, join your palms above the head. Exhale, you swan dive down to the mat. Okay, from here, you're going to start by bending the knees first, getting your thighs on your belly and straightening. We do this 2 more times. Bend the knees, thigh parallel to the floor and straighten the knees. Keep the spine long, don't round your back. So use blocks. 1 more time. Inhale, you're going to bend the knees, sink your hip and then you're just going to lift your arms parallel to the mat this way. Hold it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Exhale, fingertips down, straighten the knee, fold forward for a second. 1 more time. Inhale, bend the knees. This time you swing your arms up, go all the way up into Utkatasana. For 3, for 2, 1. Utkatasana or the Pigeon Pose. For this, we'll come into a tabletop position, lift our hips up, come into mountain pose. From here, bring the right leg forward. Take the left leg behind until it is straight. Now make sure that your right foot
is in contact with your left hip joint. Now, placing your weight at the center and not leaning too much on the right side. Take a deep breath in and exhale, go down. Stretch your arms forward and place your forehead on the mat and relax. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly come back up. Get your hands behind. Switch the leg. Place your left leg forward. Take the right leg behind. Now make sure that your left foot or the left heel is close to your right hip joint. Again, please place your weight on the center and don't lean excessively on the left hand side. And now from here, take a deep breath in and exhale, go down, stretch your arms forward and stay here for 5 counts. 5, 4, keep breathing normally. 3, 2 and 1. Come back up, place your arms behind, get your leg back. Go down into Child's Pose or Balasana and relax.